Good afternoon, Aries. Yes, Aries. Okay, Aries. So, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more background than I did, than I will do for all of the signs, mainly because, um, see, over the last week, I've been trying to get your guys' reading done. I did a couple of videos, but I didn't post them up. Maybe I will. If you guys would like those videos to see, what they say, maybe they might resonate with you and stuff like that. Go ahead and mention it down in the comments below. Now, don't mind if it's a little loud right now. I have the AC going on, and this AC ooh, has a lot of noise that it makes. Okay, so um, you guys had a card fall out right now, and of course, you know, like I said, I'll go ahead and mention a little bit of history to you guys. Um, Over the last week, and probably a little bit longer than that, I was seeing that your guys' issue mostly was with creativity. I gotta go back to my notes. Okay, so yeah, it was creativity, passion, support, support from everyone, but also supporting everyone that's around you, that helps you, patterns, and conception. So, as I as I went the next couple of days, I did another reading. Well, another meditation to see like what I could draw, what information that source would go ahead and pass on to me. And so what ended up happening was that I believe both of the videos that I mentioned had something to do with this creativity. Um, Hold on, I want to see if I can find these other ones. Okay, they were definitely after this. They were here anyway. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I got in the last one, and then of course, um, so I did one on the 21st, right? It's the second video that I made that I didn't post, and what I got was either a beach or a vacation. I imagined, a beach or like beach setting kept coming up for me, so I was thinking maybe you guys need to go to the beach. Maybe you guys need to go on a vacation to the beach. Something having to do with a large body of water and bigger than a lake. So, the only thing that I can think of is an ocean of some kind. Inland ocean, outland ocean. I don't really think it matters so much so long as you get yourself near that water and smell that air. Um, Also, in my visualizations, I was trying to see what else would come through, and a fox or a dog came through. Can't really tell which one it was. It looked more like a fox than anything, but my idea focused more on the fox, or intuition led me more into the fox. So I'm gonna describe what the fox uh, tells me. Uh, I feel like you guys are focused on something, and also I think you guys may need to focus on what you say. I figure that some of you guys may be artists, but you guys may need to have some creative outlet. And so, what it symbolizes is, uh, what you have your eyes on and stuff like that. And I was thinking, well, finessing something, or maybe like a distant vision that you might have, maybe a vision of something that you have for the future, your future, maybe somebody else's future. Who knows? We'll see while we do the reading. And one thing that came through though for fox type energy is sharp intelligence. I got what looked like a V. I don't know if this will make any sense to you, but right here. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Any of you guys may have seen that. I don't know, but I got the idea. Smell your way through something, or like feel your way through something. Um, Maybe to intellectually move your way through something. And so I got to thinking, okay, well, all of this energy right here is the type of energy of honing in your senses. your intelligence coming from your ability to how would I say your ability to assess the situation. So I also got for a brief moment the flash of a mouse. So I don't know if maybe a mouse might come out in your reading. Who knows? And then a dragon eye. So I was thinking like you have your eye focused on something, kind of like this eye right here. You guys are focused on something. You guys are tapping into a type of intelligence that allows you to know information about it. So along with that, I want to say that I wouldn't be surprised if the dragon card came out, but let's see. Oh wow, look at that! I just parted the deck and the dragon eye was right there. Um, and I feel like some of you guys are trying to tap into like that hero power. The energy that goes far beyond anything that has to do with intelligence. You guys are trying to tap into intuitive uh, energies, your intuitive side, possibly. And so I do feel like you guys need to relax though, for whatever reason, and you guys need to relax in order to gain that passion, but also in order to gain that 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 sense of how would I say that sense of being able to read your intuition. So let's see what other cards come out. Ooh, I had a whole bunch of them in this fall out. Okay. So you got the cheetah and the hawk. Okay. So I believe this all deals um, with fire and air energy, passion, like I was mentioning. And in order to regain that passion, you guys need to go on a vacation, is what I'm thinking. But let's see what these cards tell us. Cheetah. Solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. Okay. So the cheetah deals with is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah; it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Now, when in balance, you can achieve anything, and it's boundless energy. So I feel like you guys are adopting this energy, or you guys are trying to adopt this energy. Um, but this is energy that this is energy that comes from within. So uh, looking at your guys' uh, information, like the cheetah, both cheetahs and tigers, they have a great sense of smell, and they can smell uh, things from very very far away. And so I feel like somehow you might, and they're both intelligent creatures too. So I feel like to some sense you guys have to you know see your way through a situation, smell your way through the situation, sense your way through the situation using your senses, not just your visual perception. And then also, I get focus on something when when I say focus on something, like the energy of the tiger really really comes out, and I feel like you guys need to focus on a passion of some sort. you guys have some kind of creative outlet that you guys have and that you guys don't use, I suggest you guys start using it because that creative outlet can become something very, very good for you guys. But it's also something that would allow you guys to be able to shine forth your greatest light. Right now you have Chiron in your guys' sign, so it's all about increasing your awareness. And the best way to increase your awareness is to, focus on a creative outlet. But in order to, it talks about action. So I feel like you guys need to take action on some creative outlet that you guys have planned. Now let's see, what does the tiger tell us? Oh, the tiger was the next card. I mean, the next page. Lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy. Okay, so this is talking about both masculine energy and feminine energy, solar energy, and um, lunar energy. The tiger hunts at night, and at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all hiding in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. So this is talking about your own inner power, and I feel that that you guys sense to some sense if your power is off or if your power is right on point. So this is just to let you guys know if your energy feels impatient and you feel like you're at competition with other people. That means that it's your cheetah energy, and your cheetah energy is off balance. But if you guys feel like you can achieve anything and boundless energy that you have boundless energy, then you guys are connected. If you guys are disconnected, to bring it back into balance is to reconnect to a purpose. So that, I mean, that could be any type of purpose. I think this could be your general purpose here on this planet. Whatever it is that you came here to do. This could be the purpose that you have set in your own mind, your own type of purpose, or this could be the purpose you set to take care of something, to see something through the end, things of that nature. Now, uh, so I feel like you guys are trying to achieve something, but you guys need to blend in, the masculine and the feminine anima together, and this means bringing yourself to a complete whole. So if I go to my notes, let me see. Um, Yeah, something having to do with the creative outlet, what you say, what you have your eyes on, what your distant vision is. And when you're out of balance with the tiger energy, you might be overstimulated, but when you're in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. Now, um, I believe that candle gazing right here, it says, is what allows you to bring it into balance. So, both the candle gazing I mean, again, candle gazing can help you out both in bringing passion back into your life. And this is the passion that I was talking about. I feel like most of you guys are in this passion, and that's why you guys are shifting over into the cheetah energy, where you guys have been building up the lunar energy. Now it's time to bring out that solar energy. And what better way than to have Mars inside Leo, which Leo likes to show off a lot. And when it comes to the Leo energy and Mars being in Leo, there's a very, very heightened sense of passion in showing off that energy. Okay, now we're gonna go to the hawk, and let's see what the hawk tells us about your energy. I feel like this is future energy that you're gonna be moving into. So let's see, watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture when bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you. See, so something has. I knew there was something that has its eyes on something, whether it's you on a specific project or whether it's the universe on you. Um, it is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small or insignificant. It will eventually redirect your course. So this is a big message that's coming your way. This could be the message here what I'm telling you, or this could be the message coming up in the Rider Waite Tarot. This could be a message that's coming to you from somebody else. But whatever this message is, however small and insignificant it might be, it'll eventually redirect the course of your life. So um, I feel like this energy that you're adopting, both the masculine and the feminine energy, are meant to be combined into one so that you would have an all knowing sense of what's going on in your life. Now, when you have it in balance, you can see clearly and you're intuitive. So this is uh, this is focusing on that lunar energy from the cheetah, and also, but when you have it out of balance, you see too much, and seeing too much, reading too much into it, making a mountain out of a molehill, can eventually make you a suspicious person or a suspicious give you that suspicious type energy. But I feel like you guys do need to take a break so you guys can regain that sense of passion. Um, be out in the moonlight, be out in the sun. Like I said, take a vacation somewhere. You can experience both the sun and the moon uh, in one fell swoop like that. And I do feel like maybe you guys had that chance to be within the lunar energy during the eclipse. So maybe that could be a reason why you guys are in the cheetah energy right now, and you guys are looking to, or maybe and maybe you guys have taken a vacation recently, or have gone to the beach recently, and have gained that sense of the tiger energy, which as we seen was the solar energy and the solar force. But I do feel that to whatever extent this is leading you into the hawk energy, which is the energy that allows you to see everything clearly for what it is. And that's what happens when you have a blending of the animas. You have the ability to see everything for what it is, and it's kind of like the kind of energy is it like? It's kind of like the energy you get from the high priestess. Being tapped into the the universal subconscious or the universal consciousness, and being able to discern various things in your life based on the science that you see. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Cool. See, I knew that it's time to start something. You guys had the Ace of Wands fly out. Now, I do feel like to whatever extent you guys are trying to fly high, um, the hawk symbolizes things like intuition and higher vision. So I do feel like you guys are trying to reach a higher vision in something, um, and you guys are trying to use more than just your guys's. Um, you guys are trying to use more than just your gut feeling. You guys are trying to rely on the intuitive sense that comes beyond that. Now, I do feel like you guys are going to be working by yourselves. Um, you guys could be working in a team, but I do feel more like you guys are going to be working by yourselves. And let me see. Let me draw some more cards. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So you guys got the Ace of Wands here, and with the Ace of Wands, I believe you guys are ready to start something. However, as things are starting, and this kind of seems like an overlapping situation. I feel that to whatever extent you guys are working on something, and you guys are going to be working on it by yourselves, and this could be possibly something having to do with yourself. There are certain towers that need to fall down, but uh, I do feel like you guys have very many options. I mean, I do feel like you guys are focused on something, right? Like I was saying, with the appearance of the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You guys are focused on something, and this has to do with passion because it's connected to the cups, right? It's connected to fire, which is a wand suit, and it's also connected to a fire card like the tiger and a fire card like the cheetah. So, um, and then of course, since you guys have a Knight of Swords right here, that's that air energy. So, I feel like to whatever extent you guys are planning things so that you guys can set it in motion, and you guys are starting something new, something that's highly passionate in your mind, something with a highly passionate energy, and you guys are focused on something. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys are passionate on something. You guys have done enough thinking on it, enough, or you guys are trying to get enough knowledge on it, so you guys can move forward with it quickly. Now, I do feel like things are going to be moving quickly for you guys. Um, the Tower moment. All right, let's see. Clarify these cards, and let's see what we have for Aries for the next week. Okay, yeah. So you guys are ready to start something, but I feel like you guys don't have the finances to start it just yet, or you guys don't have the financial push that you need in order to get it started. Let's see. Yeah, and you guys are stuck making a decision. Um, like, okay, I feel like you guys are making a decision, or like trying to balance things out. And let me see. Okay. Hmm. Huh. Okay. Okay. So, um, okay. So right now is not really is not gonna. It's not, okay. So the way that I can explain is this: you guys are not gonna. I mean, you guys are going to start something, but you guys are more into the planning and intellectual phases of it. While something is ending right now, and I feel like what's ending is what you thought was a happy situation, and because you guys are focused on being abundant, you guys are focused on moving forward with things, and right now you guys are holding on. You guys are holding to yourselves. You guys aren't showing your cards or anything like that, and I feel like you guys have a decision: be where you're at right now, or move on to something better. Now, um, hmm, yeah, hmm, hmm. Yeah. I feel like you guys need to wait until you move into this hawk stage in order to see what you guys need to see in order to make this decision. Now, I want to see if I can draw one more card, or two more cards actually. Oh. One fell. Okay, yeah, because you guys are becoming, uh, or you guys are opening up a little bit more, um, to what the universe is bringing you. I feel like you guys intuitively know that things are shifting. You guys are focused on something, but you know that these shifts that are going on are something that are going to be beneficial to you. Um, and yeah, and you know that to whatever sense, it's going to lead you to victory. So, and of course, this victory is going to lead you to that completion that you guys are are looking for with with the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are waiting for this opportunity, this new opportunity to gain cash, or this new opportunity to be up on finances. Because until you do that, until whatever it is that's draining your resources right now comes to an end, you guys aren't going to be able to start anything. And I do feel like whatever it is that you guys are going for is going to be a wish fulfilled or a wish fulfillment. And with the star, I do feel like it's gonna put you guys into a new sense of seeing the world, a new sense of looking at the world, and to whatever extent, I do feel like you guys have to like, you know, allow the universe to do whatever it needs to do. Um, you guys might think that you're in a happy situation right now, but I do feel like to whatever extent, there's something that does need to come to an end, and it's possibly what's draining your guys' passion. It's probably making you guys really bummed out. But I do feel like you guys are more focused on what you need to do in order to bring yourself to a complete sense of self independence and self abundance rather than, being codependent or trying to be uh, stuck to somebody else, which is what you guys need to do. I mean, you guys are Aries. It's necessary for you guys to use this energy to push forward. But before you guys can do that, you guys need to blend in your feminine energy with your masculine energy to become one complete individual, so that you guys can have that all-seeing knowledge to discern when this tower moment is going to happen. And I have a feeling it's going to happen within this week, but it might carry on into the next week. I don't know. We'll have to see what your reading says in a week from now to see, if things change or anything like that. But other than that, that's what I see. Aries, I do feel like you guys, to whatever extent, have done what you needed to do to gain that creativity and that passion. I do feel like some of you guys still need to work on gaining that passion, but I do feel like a lot of you guys have gained that passion based on that fire energy that you guys are exhibiting. Now, I do feel that to whatever extent you're still needing to focus on the patterns of life, um, or in the conception stage of whatever it is that you guys are embarking on, to make sure that whatever it is that you guys do get into is not reckless. Now, the truth is, though, you guys are going to have to be brave. You guys are going to have to be fearless like the tiger. And you guys will have to be uh, in tune with all of your energy. You guys are going to have to know yourself, so you guys are going to have to go inside to really allow yourself to let go of those things which you think make you defensive, and to bring you into a sense of achievement and completion. Now, I forgot what card it was that said something about achievement. I believe it was the cheetah. Yeah, action and achievement. So, I do feel that you're going to reach your sense of achievement, or you guys are already reaching the beginning stages of your sense of achievement in something. And pretty soon, you guys are going to be seeing things clearly for what they are. You guys are going to be heading into the light, so to speak. But that is it. I hope you guys resonate with this message, and I hope that this helps you in gaining whatever. You know what? Hold on. I want to see what this power moment is. First, what do you have to tell us about this power moment? Okay. Something hasn't ended yet, obviously. Um, or if it has, then you guys are experiencing Ten of Swords in the upright. But with the Ten of Swords, I feel like there's a situation that hasn't ended yet. I feel like um, things are up in the air right now, and it's actually highlighted by the Two of Pentacles that you guys have. And so this could be the situation of maybe needing to move somewhere, but you guys don't have yet a confirmation of when you can move in, when you can make the payment, things like that. Maybe you're waiting on, on a payment in order to, or maybe you're waiting on some kind of money to come in order to be able to make that payment so you guys can begin. But I do feel like you guys are, I feel like some of you guys are moving in by yourselves. And for others, I feel like maybe you guys are having that to make that decision whether to move in by yourselves or whether to move in with roommates or something like that. But I do feel like things are up in the air right now, and that's the reason why you guys can't move forward. But I do sense that the energy that you guys uh, are exhibiting right now, or the energy that's around you, is in a sense ready for new energies, ready for you to make a move into something, ready for you to begin new beginnings. So sorry for making this video long, but I just felt I had to throw that in there for whatever reason. Yeah. So I hope this resonates with you guys. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And at the same time, um, if you guys like these readings and you know anybody who might be interested, make sure to let them know how to get to this channel and stuff like that. I will be trying to work on a website real soon and to try to get uh, that going. But Aries, just so you know, this reading is not date specific. The characters can be switched around, but I do feel like this is what resonates with the majority of you guys. So, with that, I leave you guys until next week, and I hope that you guys stay well, and I hope that you guys can work out whatever this is, and that you guys have your tower moments, and that you guys can be free. But until then, this is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, and I will see you guys next.